in this video I am going to be creating an investigation, something like this. It's described here. So yep, I'm just going to be trying to do this here. Okay, writing call officers. So I'm going to have a reveal introduction conversation here. This is a method I like to use. So, going to be using variables. If scene1 introduction equals 0, we'll go to this one here. Create some characters. So, yep. Just for example, I'm gonna create some talk topics too here. Like, you know, what to do, any ideas, what to do, I don't know. Any ideas? No. Just example. So let me do a playtest. Don't mind that. Oops. What? Oh, sorry. 21. Gotta set where it goes. It's the variable is 0 by default, so that's where it will go. Oh, never mind. Oops. Female. Any ideas? No. So now I will create the second location. Okay. So sounds like, okay, we need to examine something here. We need something from the first location. So what's that something going to be? Well, I'm going to make it this right here. Key. Look, there is a key crammed between those books. Key added to the court record. Yep. And yep. Display the key and reveal the key. key. And then yep, key added to the court record. And I'm also gonna make sure that if you examine it again, we won't see this again. So evaluate conditions, f colon evidence underscore is underscore revealed preuve 1. Then it will go to 37. But if not, go to 35. Let me just playtest. Yep, perfect. Now I am going to create the second investigation scene. We'll call it, we'll make it Vitamin Square. What am I doing? Different strokes for different folks, as they say. I wonder if someone has created like a music file for the ambient bird noises. I should do that. Anyway, that's one of those things. You'd thought someone would have thought of that by now, or am I the first one to think of it, maybe? Okay, so yep, move to Vitamin Square and move to Writing Co offices. So now you said oh, that's what you're talking about. And the move button okay. You need something from first location. Yeah. So you're saying that it's not going to be revealed until we've gone to Vitamin Square? Okay. No problem. Wait, I think we should examine Writing Co offices. I think there's something important there. Yep. And oh, and also let me stop the music. So Scene 2 introduction equals 0, then it will go to 57. But if it's equal to 1, then it will go to 60. And here I will set it scene 2 introduction to 1. Yep, that's good. So that's what you mean. And well, then I'll just have to go into paint.net, I suppose, and draw a sprite for this. Oh god. I'll just draw something here, something that looks like a key. And I'll make a green outline so you can't miss it. Okay, that's good. Key. And then I will upload it to Imager. Okay, and now, so what you said was that you wanted multiple locations, but that's actually not necessary. We can just modify one investigation scene. I'll show you. Make a foreground object, key, boom, and let's say it's about, I don't know, 240. 50, something like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's about right. Maybe a little more to the left. 220. So I'm gonna hide this at start, and then change the examine to, instead of the area, to be the key. And here I'm going to reveal the object, the key. So now the key won't be there at first. Now there's a key there. I don't know. Maybe this is probably not even what you wanted, but it's kind of hard to tell. So then, what it seemed like you were saying here was that... Wait, did I close the picture? Oh no. Oh no. So... Yep. Well, that is what you wanted. The third updated version of the first location contains a new character, not the Code Council. Updated to Yep. Okay. So you seem to be, again, you seem to be toying with the idea of multiple investigation scene versions, but really you can do this within one investigation scene. I'll show you. So then it seemed like you wanted it to change when the player re-enters this scene. So that we can easily do that by changing the variable in here. Scene 1. Wait a minute. Yeah. Scene. Yep. Scene introduction. The key here. Scene 1 introduction. We can easily set it to 1 here. And so now, when the player re-enters the scene and goes through the introduction conversation, which is red, when the player reaches this dialogue. Yeah. Well, yeah. When the player goes through the scene. It will go through here, and we'll go through this thing, and now that it's set to 1, it won't go to 21, it will instead go here. So, let's create a new dialogue here. We can create one of these. No, not one of those, but one of these. If you want, you can create a typewriter. And then hey pal. Hey pal. And then one of these. Keisuke Itonoko. I'm not so familiar with the Japanese name, you see. So, and then we'll create a frame down here, which both of these will go to. Proceed to another frame, 65. And now, so scene 1 introduction equals 1, it will go here, 62. And then I will redefine it again, so we don't see this hey pal again. Scene 1 introduction equals 2. When it's equal to 2, then it will go to this one, 64. Are we done now? I think we might be done now. Well, not completely, but well, we would also new character and everything. Yep. Now, since of course we're not going to be talking to Gumshoe, we're not talking to Maya anymore, we're going to update the talk topics by doing this. Hide a talk topic. Write in co what to do. And we're also going to hide any ideas, and then we're going to reveal a talk topic. Weird that you can only do one at a time though. Anyway, I'm going to create 2 more here. Hey Gumshoe. The case. These are some weird talk topics, but that's fine. Just an example, because you know I'm not good at writing. I'm only good at making the vessels, you know, like the mechanistic side of it. So, let's just do something real quick here. we're going to reveal these here. Reveal Hey Gumshoe and reveal the case. Now I think we might be done actually. Let's see. Yep. Oh, the second location wants it, huh? Well then, let me update it here. Let's set scene 2 introduction. When we examine the location here, or the key rather, let us also define scene 2 introduction to 2. And when scene 2 introduction equals 2, and we'll get a new conversation here. We're gonna do something. I'm gonna put it here. Yep. Why did I not make these the same frame? I don't know. Anyway, let's create a new one. I'm using these typewriters quite inconsistently, but that's fine. Kind of too lazy to do it consistently here. Hey, with this key, we can enter the Raspberry. Great. Click. Look what's inside. It's what could it be? It's the thinker. It's the thinker. Hide. There should be a click sound effect somewhere. But doesn't exist. Well, I can do a door opening sound effect. It's the thinker. And there's an evidence shroop sound effect, which I use in my cases, but am I really going to bring that up right now? It's not important, so no. Yep. Boom, boom. Display evidence, the thinker. Reveal element from the court record, the thinker. And hide the thinker at start. And furthermore, this is going to become a problem, actually. But it's for in this example, it's easily fixable. Because I don't want people to be able to examine the key again, and well, actually, it can be easily fixable by just moving this defining variable. Where did I do it? Here. Yeah. I can easily fix this by just moving this thing over here instead. That way, it can't be set back to 2. So they'll go through this conversation again by examining the key again. I don't want that to happen, so that's an easy fix right there. With this key we can enter the Raspberry, and I'm gonna define new variables. Scene 2 introduction, I'm gonna set it to 3 now. And well, effectively setting it to 3 is the same as setting it to 1. So actually I'm just going to wait a minute. Proceed to another frame, go over here to 60. So that's actually, when it goes to 60, that's when it's set to 1. And okay, scene to set to 2, it's gonna go to 78. And we're gonna go set it back to 1, so that it'll go back to this neutral frame again. And now when we're done with all that, now I think it should work, actually. Oh boy, this took a long time. So we got nothing to examine here. If we go to Vitamin Square. Wait, I think we should examine writing co offices. I think there's something important there. Alternatively, I could have. I'm too lazy to do it right now, but I could have done it so that you examine the Raspberry, and then Maya says, "Oh, we need a key for this," and then all of a sudden the key appears in the law offices. I could do it that way, but this video is too long already. You understand, right? I'm not gonna do that. I could, but that's kind of besides the point anyway. Examine the key. Yep. So now if we go here, and ideally you would have done this by examining the Raspberry again, you know, instead of having this in the introduction conversation, but that's besides the point. Oh, and I forgot to put her sprite on screen again. That's fine. Yep. And now, if we go back, we will meet Gumshoe with entirely new talk topics. Yep, and if we go here and we go back, it's Gumshoe still. He's not leaving. And even if we examine the key again, nothing changes. Oh shit. Hold up. I need to fix that bug. Look, there's a key crammed between those books. That is not supposed to set Scene 1 introduction to 1. That's only if... Yep, okay. Let me remove that. And put it in here instead. When we actually add the key to the court record. Now it'll work. See, this is the thing. Making video games can be kind of difficult, even if it's just a visual novel. But now I think it's rock solid. And if we go here, we will meet Gumshoe. It's rock solid. And even if we examine the key now, again, it'll still be the same. Gumshoe's still here. So, hope that explained it. Goodbye.